I'm the type that's gon' go get it. No kidding. In front of your building. Sitting on the steps, feeling no feelings. Last night it was a cold. Gotta keep the devil in his hole. But you know how it goes. I'm front line every time it's sold. Flow, run and shoot pro. 458 drop, playing bulletproof soul. Every few shows, I just buy some new gold. Circle got.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Tyler Cole singing the national anthem. A fantastic rendition. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. Alongside Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we got another seat right here. In the NBA, no better insider than Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, great to have you with us.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. It's great to be here. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Look at Richard Jefferson. He's like a kid in a candy store. He cannot wait to talk to you.
Yes, we love RJ.
A moment now to check out some numbers for Karl Anthony Towns.
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Sohan is out there with Towns. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Fox. And it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. And for Phoenix, up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Devin Booker out there with Jones. And it's Beal in at the 3. And Towns drops them both. Well, the Suns underachieving after going all in on Bradley Beal. Shams, is there a bit of panic, do you think, in the desert after last season?
The Suns are very much committed to their big 3, but listen, there's no question the Beal contract is something they're going to have to live with. Still has a no-trade clause, and there were some flaws that were exposed. They were swept in the first round by Minnesota, but the Suns truly believe those flaws can be fixed, and they do have the talent to do it, even though Beal did have a down year.
Quickly, Shams, do they have a lot of wiggle room, though, to make changes?
They really don't have wiggle room. They have a top-heavy team that's built on its 3 all-star caliber players, and I do believe as long as they can build around those 3 top guys, they're going to have a chance to compete. The question is, do you find the right pieces to build?
And so here's Phoenix, following the score by New York. KD's shot is off. Beal against Barrett. Sohan with the screen. Barrett, no good. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. Knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. And how well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
Oh, the 7-foot Nurkic sending it back.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Grayson Allen's checked in for the Suns. The Knicks also changing it up. Murray comes in for R.J. Barrett. And Miles McBride subbed in for Vassell.
It's the speed of the Aaron Fox that is just so tough to match.
For Phoenix, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip, and finished off by Nurkic.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. We can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Allen. The Knicks making the shot. Pass to Booker. Nurkic trying to get open. That's good from Booker on the assist from Beal. Booker's got 5 now.
Crafty play by Booker inside, navigating to a point-blank look at the basket.
Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J. You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now, into writing and covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot, watching the players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently on that.
I know. I love your answer.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
Durant, the pass to Beal. Back to KD. Durant sets his screen for Booker. Action coming off the assist from KD. Booker's got a couple of threes now in the first of the Suns. And the Knicks miss again. Here's the Suns with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Beal with it. Outguarded by Murray. Here's Allen. Banked in off the glass.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Fox gets it to go.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Here's Allen after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Allen surveying the D. Pass to Booker. Nurkic a screen on Fox. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Fox. McBride with the ball. Murray finds Towns. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Towns has got 5 now.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Phoenix ahead. They lead by 5. From Footprint Center, back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Suns.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
They've got Bradley Beal. O'Neal is out there with Plumlee. Then there's Allen. And it's Morris in at the point guard position. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Robinson Earl. Just 5 to shoot. There's a screen. Murray for 3. The shot, no good. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Leading by 5. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap's numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. Jones checked in for Monte Morris. R.J. Barrett's checked in for the Knicks. Knicks trail by 7. Tries the spin move. It's Vassell with the drive. Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin, Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the three of us, but our whole team. Our coach and staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin, they certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do. In the league, continuing, Shams, to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try. If you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two, let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree. Outside, Jones. Pass to Plumlee. O'Neal on the wing. Allen for 3. Rebound by Murray. Knicks trail by 6. Now McBride. Nothing on the board. Williams, a screen on Allen. Down low. Plumlee with the steal. Over in the corner, Allen. And again, it's the Suns missing. New York's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Vassell against Allen. Williams sets a screen for Vassell. And it falls over the rim and in. Vassell's got his second bucket of the night.
You see the improvement in Vassell's jump shot, looking more and more confident now.
So for the Suns, Durant's checked in for Beal, and it's Devin Booker in for Allen. And then for New York, Towns, he's checked in for Murray. Temple comes in for Devin Vassell. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Miles McBride. Jones for 3. It's rebounded by New York. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
Felt great about their chances in overtime. It took a little extra, but they were able to get it done.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And just great to have Shams join us, isn't it, guys? Such a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, no one is more locked in on the league. If there's a move happening, Shams knows about it before the players do.
So for the Suns, Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Plumlee, and Bradley Beal subbed in for Royce O'Neal. Booker looking around. Takes it from 10, and the rejection by Towns. On the basket by Jones.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Barrett. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
Jones kicks to Durant. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker with no one around, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Out to Barrett. There's the triple. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pulls it from the elbow. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Phoenix Suns going into the break with a 10-point lead. There, thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everybody.
Ever since Booker made his trip to the finals, he's become much more than an elite shooter. He stepped his game up 5 more levels. His confidence, his overall presence, that really affects this team.
Absolutely. Devin's always been a big-time scorer, and now he's also a leader.
And during that first half of play, thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Towns. Barrett is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 2-guard spot. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Fox. Here's Booker. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Fox against Jones. Fox, no good. Suns leading by 7. Outside, Beal. Pass to Nurkic. Over Fox. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist from Beal. Beal's got 3 assists tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Vassell's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Vassell has no conscience behind the arc. He will not hesitate to get it up.
And getting into the second part of November here, a quick glance at the power rankings. Let's see how everyone started out. A look at Chicago. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And, you know, I think New York, they've started out slow. It's not for a lack of want to. It's just the way the roster is composed. They have as many questions on that roster as they have answers.
Beal can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 6. Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. And he ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
Here's Sohan. And it's sent back by KD.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
Here's Fox. He's got 9. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Suns. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Keegan Murray's checked in for the Knicks. Miles McBride comes in for Devin Vassell. Outside, KD. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Durant's got 7 points.
This demonstrates leadership. Durant knows his teammates look for him to score and score often.
Murray, no good.
Normally he drains that.
Suns leading by 9. And stolen by Barrett. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say is the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, here's something else. Hey, thank you. Well, Richard, during his Washington days, Bradley Beal averaged 30 a game in back-to-back seasons.
Beal is such a strong guard, so not only can he beat you with his shooting stroke, but he can also play some bully ball.
And Phoenix making a change here. Allen's checked in. Up top, Durant. He's covered by Murray. For three. KD's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
For three, Booker. Booker sinks the three.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the third. Fox goes in, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Fox.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Suns. Washington comes in for Devin Booker. Robert Williams, he's checked in for the Knicks. Vassell comes in for Fox. Now here's Beal, defended by McBride. Allen's shot is off. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Knicks. They trail by 11. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. To the inside. Here's Beal. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Nice touch inside by Beal, showing he's more than just a perimeter threat.
Here's Murray with the drive.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Suns leading by 8. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, the silky smooth three from KD.
If there are any better pull-up shooters than Durant in the NBA, it's a very short list. All a defender can do, really, is just hope he misses.
Here's Vassell. Off target from outside. Now, here's Washington. D right on him. Now here's Beal. From deep three-point land. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And don't go away. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They're going with Booker and Allen on the wing. Plumlee out there with O'Neal. And it's Jones in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Pass to Booker. Rebound by Williams. Knicks trail by 11. With some arc. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And New York making a change. Shamit's checked in. Jones against Fox. Another miss by Fox.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Spins. Booker finds Plumlee. Just 4 to shoot. Plumlee sets the pick for Allen. It's good from long range. And the Suns lead by 14.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Barrett against Allen. Now, here's Barrett. He's covered closely. Can't get it to fall. Suns leading by 14. Booker outside. O'Neal sets the screen for Booker. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He knows every possession is critical now. So for the Suns, Nurkic checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Grayson Allen. And then for New York, Towns, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Keegan Murray. And it's Vassell in for Landry Shamet.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Durant kicks to Booker. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Booker against Vassell. And that one is stuffed right through.
Look, if you want to talk about taking flight, right there, Vassell, that's what he did.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Booker against Vassell. Booker's shot is good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Durant, no good. Knicks trail by 18. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row, they turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way.
He's a big man that loves to get physical for his team. Yusuf Nurkic knows his job is to go battle in that paint.
RJ, no matter what the situation, Nurkic is a monster on the glass, isn't he?
He had 31 rebounds in 2024. You never see that anymore.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barry wants to get better firing off the catch.
Jones against Fox. For 3, Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the basket by Vassell.
I like what we're seeing from Vassell, playing with a lot of energy and not settling for shots he doesn't really want.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Phoenix.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Devin Booker.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Here's Jones. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Durant just inside the line. Again, Durant missing. Towns against Jones. Towns with the bucket. 9 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. So it's the Suns winning easily here. Some good. Thank you for that, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.